There are still some very bright people that believe that somehow the recession is soaking up all of this money and there will not be inflation, but there's actually deflation.
Like, they try and make us really scared of like a deflationary crisis. I don't know if you've seen the video where I asked Barney Frank a question.
I'm just wondering if Chairman Frank is going to be supporting the bill that is now in his committee. It's H.R. 1207, the Federal Reserve Transparency Act of 2009.
And he says, we're in the midst of a deflationary crisis.
We are in a terrible deflationary crisis. And I think what the Federal Reserve has done so far has been appropriate.
What he doesn't tell you is you cannot have deflation without a prior inflation, right? You can't have money just disappearing back into a black hole unless, you know, it came out of the black hole to begin with.
You know, we're creating a lot of inflation. A lot of people are talking about, oh, there's not inflation, it's deflation, right? That's all nonsense. There is no contraction of the money supply. It's growing like crazy. But the expansion of the money supply is not immediately showing up in rising prices for commodities or consumer goods because there are other temporary factors that are pushing prices down. At the same time, inflation is pushing prices up.
I think that there has been so much money put into the system that from those people who fear deflation that I don't see any way out of there not being inflation. I think inflation will come. I see 1979 or worse.
Our federal funds rate, which is now at 1%, is at near historic lows. This is one of those times, though, that...
Yeah, that's my favorite video, man, but...
Miss Pianalto, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sean Ryan.
Because I was scared when I was doing that. I don't know.
Piggybacking off of the gentleman's question, I think what he was getting at was that...
It was just so weird watching her up there, like giving this whole spiel. Like... She seemed like a zombie almost. Seriously.
A slow economic environment, but also we were concerned that...
But then, like, I could tell just the look in her eye changed when she finally got a question that wasn't a softball, you know?
Ever consider the possibility that no man or woman will ever be intelligent enough and informed enough to guess correctly what the current price of money should be, and that it might be wise to consider letting the free market determine how much liquidity is in circulation?
Our role as the Federal Reserve, we have a dual mandate, and that is to make sure that prices are stable, price stability mandate, and to provide an environment where the economy can grow.
What do you do next year if there's 10% inflation but no growth and still 10% unemployment? Are they going to yank money out of the system? No way. They will never withdraw money from the system if there's no growth because they will fear depression.